Shefsky here, and welcome to Fantasy House. This episode is so much fun. One of my best friends and amazing riffers, dude, Mliner is my guest today. He is one of the co-creators of the Southland Comedy Festival. You can see him on AaronMliner.com. He's going to be in New York soon. And this episode, I don't know, there's just a lot of fun stuff here. And we just riffed a ton. And we went off the rails a couple times, and we talked about some cool new inventions and some fun rooms, and I just had a really good time, and I think you guys will have a really good time too. This episode is brought to you by me, Jon Shefsky, your Southern California real estate agent. Hit me up if you want to talk real estate at all, if you have any questions, or you're looking to buy or sell your home, or if you just want to be like, what's up, Shefsky? Into the phone real quick because you're busy. It's cool. I'll answer it and hear that. I'll enjoy it. I like the kissing sound over my phone. It sounds good. I'll put it on speakerphone if I'm in the office so everyone can hear it. Now, without further ado, in the words of the great Angelo Bowers, let us do this!
Won't you take a moment and tell the food of your fantasy house? You're the hostess with the mostest where you get it in your fantasy house. You don't need money for expensive construction.
Ooh, favorite childhood movie. Let's go with The Goonies.
Oh, Goonies, I love it. That's like one of my favorites.
It's so good.
What do you love about it? And don't just say everything.
No. I like
it is perfect. You can say that.
I liked his booby traps. All the things he could do. He would like.
You mean booty traps?
Yeah.
I used to love when he said, "You have to make booty traps."
Like, you just have like slick up his arm so he could just put it on the thing and just make people like. It's just so crazy.
Wait, what was his name?
I couldn't remember. I didn't want to be racist.
That's a what would
because
be
he's an Asian dude. If I say like Quan or something.
You could have said
I think it's Danny, but maybe I'm just. It's something not Asian.
It's like Bill Robertson or something like that. Like,
I'm Bill Robinson.
Now that's racist.
Okay, cool.
You did an impression of it. Now that's racism right there. No, that's funny. Dude, I love that movie. That's like one of my favorites as well.
Incredible.
I would say everything. If you're like, what's your favorite thing about it? Oh, everything. I mean, cast perfectly, cut perfectly. It's atmosphere, color. I mean, it just had like. I mean, that's
quotable.
Is that it's the Spielberg like stamp, right?
It's his real name, what? Jonathan K. Kwan.
You were right about Kwan.
I can't believe I
dude, your inner racist monologue actually turned out to really know what's up in the real world.
Dude, to be honest, sometimes I'll go deep into my mind and I'll think there's no way I'm using this word correctly, but I'm just on autopilot and I use the word correctly. So that's what I did the same thing. Quan, how about that? Pull that shit up. Thank you very much for pulling that up.
Oh, dude, that's Al with the Google.
So good.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, Sean Astin, early Sean Astin, Goonies.
Yeah.
Then goes on to just have such a great career with just timeless movies.
They all were fantastic. And
I always use him. He was a Goonie, he was a Hobbit, and he was a. There's another movie I'm missing.
All I can think of is Lord of the Rings and Goonies.
It's three. He's a Goonie, a Hobbit, and something else. He played.
Is he like one of the terrorists in True Lies?
No, he was
I'm just joking. See, that would have been. I was just using Hollywood stereovying. Like, no,
they hired only
he's
white
a stubby white guy. Like, yeah, but they did prosthetics on him.
Why am I drawing a blank on the other? He was like part of another franchise.
I'm just glad you're drawing something, kid. I want you to focus on your art and your creativity.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to riff on that one.
I like that.
Seriously,
I can't draw.
What else is he? You can't draw?
Not really.
Okay.
My dad's an artist, but I can't draw.
What's your dad do for art?
What does he do for art? Like he's a good drawer.
Yeah?
He's also like he can make a blueprint pretty good.
Can he make like a red print and an orange print too,
no,
or is it just
there's
blue?
No such thing as that.
What kind of artist? He only works with blue.
He's just blue.
All of his prints are only blue.
Yeah, blueprint.
He knows how to like for architecture or for building to be like, oh, that's
what he does.
That's a skill. That's his job.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He's a contractor. General contractor,
and he makes the blueprint himself.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, if somebody comes, but somebody wants
he will yell at some guy and tell him to do it.
No, if somebody wants to design something, then he'll help them design it by drawing something up.
Okay, that's cool.
If they can't afford an architect, which is
I think a lot of people don't go through architects. You and I were walking around before we started recording, and we saw this monstrosity where people's
I thought it was
their entrance.
beautiful.
No, you didn't. No, you don't. You leave
But you
me
want to
here.
just shit on someone else's?
Don't just make me the Hitler on stage, you dick. No, dude,
was all John.
No, it's not shitting on someone. Let's be real and honest. And
It was
truthful.
terrible.
Thank you. When people take marble tiles or even like real nice stones, but then they just buddy them up like into steps, and there's nothing. I wish I had the design. Your dad would probably know
Yeah, let's call him.
what to call it. Call your dad on the podcast. But honestly, like, and they just butt them up, and that's the steps. It's just like marble tile next to marble tile, and like, it's going to just chip into 1,000 pieces on every
Right.
corner, and it doesn't look good either. Like, it serves no.
Well, also, can you imagine coming home after like a dew, like an early morning,
Dew-
and it's
an early
just
morning.
dew all over it,
And you're
gonna
slipping around
slip
on
and
that?
fucking fall. Dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna whoa 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 all the way to the door,
Oh.
onto the step, whoa 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 whoa, and
And then you crack your head open on one of those steps and die by one of those steps. And I'm standing over you, smoking a cigarette, going,
You smoke cigarettes?
for this,
Got it. I got it.
this imaginary scene, you prick. I need a cookie break. I can't take this anymore. Cookie break.
Cookie break.
Does anyone know about cookie breaks?
Nope.
We should tell our audience.
We should.
Fantasy House audience, listeners, guys, Aaron and I, we take cookie breaks, and we
We-
recommend you do too. Basically, it's like you just stop. Twix tried to do it for their commercials, right?
Give me a
I
break.
need
That's
a
Kit Kat.
Sticks.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Is it Give Me a Break?
Give me breaks. Twix is
No, Kit Kat. You're right. But they're not trying to say like it's time to take a break, right? It's Snickers that's like, you're hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Stop and take a break.
They're
No.
all along the same.
They all
line
have the same
now.
thing.
Like, hey,
McDonald's
man.
asked you if you had your break today. I just went to this place for my car. They asked me if they could fix my brakes. I mean, everyone's... You're breaking my balls by shaking your head like that. It's a bad riff.
Can't believe you.
I'm going off the rails of a crazy riff. I'm sorry. I'll stop. So you like the Goonies, and you've had a mad crush on some of the characters
No,
since
okay,
childhood.
I said Sean Astin was in a bunch of different. I mean, he was Rudy.
Okay.
You know, he's a bunch of. Yeah, there was one hot
Rudy,
chick in-
yeah, dude.
He was
that's
Rudy, Goonie.
Rudy. He was
a
Andy.
Hobbit.
Was he Andy and Goonie?
He was also in the latest Stranger Things.
No, his brother's. It's
Not the latest
it's
one.
Josh. Josh Brolin's his brother is Andy, right?
Josh Brolin is in Goonies.
Yeah, they both went on to have great careers.
Yeah.
You know who didn't? Sloth. What the hell's Sloth doing?
He passed away. Rest in peace.
Really?
In real life,
Oh.
not very long ago.
Well, that's a bummer.
I think maybe even like 2004, but it feels like it was yesterday.
Everything seems like it wasn't that long ago. If it's after September 11th, you're like, that was just the other day. Like,
yeah.
that was 20 years, bro. You're like, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So it is crazy. Time is a weird trip, right?
Time.
What's the trippiest thing to you? Like what do you trip most about? Like, you know how they say like, what do you lie awake thinking about, or what keeps you awake at night? It doesn't have to be negative. Just what trips you out the most?
Yeah, I think what trips me out the most is, I think when we die, we start this all over again.
Is that what you think happens?
That's lately what I've been. I try on theories. That's the one I'm wearing right now.
Like, explain. Go into more detail. For that.
So like if you were to have a video game console and you hit the reset button, it starts all over again.
Yeah.
It's like that. So you're the same character. You don't remember anything you did in the past, but so sometimes I'll think like, oh, did I missed this opportunity? Was I supposed to do it in this round, or have I done it before?
So you're always Aaron?
I'm always Aaron.
I'm always John?
I mean, in your reality, it could be something different.
Wow. Now you got trippy. Because you started off like Rick and Morty season 1. Then you went to Rick and Morty season 2. Maybe even, no, you went straight to 3.
My whole life is just Justin Roiland's life. I
Yeah.
just decided to recreate it.
Well, that's why the show's so great, is that you're just like, yeah, I wondered about that too. Just last night. I was
Yeah.
freaking out, man, but this is a funny way to look at it.
Because it's like, what's it called when you're reincarnation?
Yeah.
Reincarnation is you can. The Buddhists believe you can be anything.
I don't know if they, well, I mean, objectively, yeah, what's written in their books versus what each individual Buddhist believes, but some people would believe that you like graduate, like the wonderful movie Defending Your Life. You go through a life as something, then you learn and progress, and then you come back
Yeah, I
to
don't
this
believe
realm
that,
or another as something better. But you're saying, and I've had the same trippy thought, and I think it is probably a very common like primal thought. Just mathematically, it's so simple to come to, right? Just
Yeah.
that like, I've probably been John a bunch. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so good at being Shefsky this year.
You know when
No,
you-
I'm just joking. I wasn't as boastful in the last time. I'll pull it back a bit.
You die, and
Mm-hmm.
then like when in a dream, when you're about to die in a dream, you wake up.
Yep.
That's what happens. I think you die in this one, and
you
then
just
you
go like,
you just
Ooh, that was
wake,
intense. I'm glad I didn't.
You wake up and you're you again, all the way from the beginning.
But you don't remember it.
You don't remember it.
There's
That's
times
what
though
I
that
think
it feels.
deja vu is. I think you do remember sometimes you're like, wait a second, this feels really weird. Like those paths crossed for a second on a timeline of like millions of times you've done this reality.
Yep.
Sometimes they're going to
Just because algorithms got to combine, they're going everywhere. By some infinite number, it just saturates. Right?
That's
the chalkboard
right.
is saturated. Lines are going to cross.
That's right.
Tripping balls on an episode of Fantasy House. So that's your most like recent like of your trippiest like this one's been.
Yeah, that one. Just the fact that it's just reset all over, and maybe you do it the same way. Maybe you live it the same way, but you've done it so many times. There's no way you could possibly live all of it the same way.
Because there's just so many.
Yeah.
I always wonder too when we talk about like when we say like there's almost infinite like realities, and you go, what does that even mean? Like, does it mean like to the molecule to where it's like, oh, then like the number is incomprehensible to me. If you start getting down to like not just like the movement in your hand, like one time your life went exactly as it went right now, but it was just like your hand moved one molecule to the left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that really starts to put infinity into some perspective. Like, I could never catch up to
word.
that.
You're saying that word, and our monkey
can't
brains
even do it.
can't even understand what infinity
Yeah, it's like
means.
the Tenacious D song. Like, this isn't the greatest song in the world, but like
just
it's a
a
song of,
tribute.
it's a tribute. So like even just referencing it is just a symbol that you're like, I'm referencing the symbol of that which cannot be understood.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Same with the word billion. Even billion's a way too big of an idea or concept for a human brain.
that's why only Carl Sagan
I mean, it's a great book.
impersonators. He never said it, right? But
He never said billions.
that's the whole thing. It says in the book, like I never actually said that, but somehow it got attached to me.
Billions and
But all
billions.
everyone who's ever done a Mike Myers, what do you call it? Billions and billions.
Billions
Carl
and
Sagan.
billions.
That's right.
Did Mike Myers do Carl Sagan?
I think he was like
Wow.
I think he's the most famous Carl Sagan impression.
I didn't know anybody did an impression of him.
Oh, dude, Mike Myers on Saturday Night Live and Josh Robert Thompson, the voice actor, good friend of mine. He does like a bunch of cool voices. Fake Arnold.
Yeah. I think he's famous for his the guy who narrates, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, oh
What's
yeah, he
his
does
name?
more. Yeah, well, first he got famous from Arnold doing Arnold, and then Morgan Freeman. But yeah, he.
Come on in, Josh.
Yeah, he's
He's here on the
Come
podcast.
on down. No, he does a great Carl Sagan. His character is a cursing, really upset, frustrated Carl Sagan.
That's
so
funny.
it's like a Winnebago man, but Carl Sagan. It's really,
Oh,
really
that's
funny.
funny.
Really funny. No offense, Michael Myers. I know you're listening. Dude, the way you just messed with your headphones, it just gave you like this super cool pomp with
Thanks,
whatever you
dude.
got in your hair.
I'm all about the pomp.
Just so our listeners know,
I want to
Aaron's hair is
pomp
freshly-
you up.
Riff Festival. What gets you excited? Like about like what gets you out of bed in the morning where you're like, I gotta get up today. I got shit to do.
Yeah,
I'm stoked.
this is gonna sound dark, but it's not. It's because
It's killing people every day. Like that does sound dark, Aaron.
No, like the fact that I don't think that suicide's not an option. Giving up is not an option. So you just got to keep going. You know what I mean? Sounds kind of dark, like when you say it. Like, well, I should just give up, right?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like-
people. I'm sure it's a normal feeling to have. So I'll
Yeah.
just stop. Like you mentioned, video games earlier, right?
Right.
I'll just like hit the pause button, and some people hit the reset. Just hit the pause.
Hit the pause button.
Hit the pause button, which means chill out. Maybe go.
Well, and there's certain games you can't
Have
go
a lunch.
backwards in. Like you can only go forward.
Yep.
It's
like this one. Life.
Whoa,
Shit, dog. It's freaky. It's freaky.
this riff has gotten.
I'm scared, dude.
This has turned into a crazy, crazy riff.
So, would you say that like overall, the thing about like that gets you up and gets you going is that you just got to keep like the
yeah, I think of how fortunate you do a lot of gratitude.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So you're like, wow. So look, my legs work. I'm breathing. I'm not dead.
Totally.
So like, keep moving.
Yep.
Keep going.
keep on going. Keep
And
on
then-
trucking.
Yeah. Keep on rocking in the free world.
You sing that to yourself. You're
Yeah.
you're in your car listening to that. I'm listening to Eye of the Tiger.
Isn't that
Dun,
wild?
dun, 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 dun.
Sometimes I think about that too when I'm driving with people. Like everyone's who's driving is in their own little like universe inside their car. So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
somebody could be FaceTiming their mom. Another person could be listening to whatever, Eye of the Tiger, Survivor. Somebody could be yelling and screaming at themselves.
It's a powerful thing
It's
to have
crazy.
your own
You
little
got your own
chamber
little pod.
I always say it's my moving music. What is it? Listening station.
Music-
because you
moving
can't do
listening
much. People
station.
can't really interrupt you. I mean, they can call you, but you can't be asked to take out a trash. And so you're just driving, and the music's going, and you're like, I'm just listening to music and looking around at things.
How wild would it be though if you can get close enough to somebody you can like listen in on their channel real quick? Like you're driving and you just and you can hear like what's happening in their car.
It's called spying, Aaron. That's real.
No, well, I'm not the NSA. They're listening, but by the way, big fans, the NSA of your podcast.
Are they? Yeah. Look at a new download. It's got a new rating. It's from the NSA. We've been listening for
Love
work.
the pod.
Yeah. Started listening for work as a spy and kept on listening because
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Exactly.
Joined your. I would love it, dude. I would be so happy if they were like, "We joined your Patreon. We're huge fans." Like,
First
cool.
time, long time.
First time listener.
No, first time caller, long time
listener.
So yeah. Anyways, backtracking a little bit.
Cars. Calling or listening to what people listen to in their cars.
Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy? You can just pull up to because on one side of you, you're at the stoplight and there's somebody, and then another side of you, there's the stoplight. You can just be like,
I think it'd be better if you could
what
send
the
a
fuck?
message
Come on.
real quick, like a proxy message. Like, you know how...
Like an airdrop
You know,
almost,
airdrop, but for messages. So if you could just be pulling up next to someone that's driving really like
you're like,
wacky.
yo,
be like,
what the fucking happened back there? Dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fucking happened? That's
Right?
my misspell on the.
On the text that comes through.
Yeah.
Like it just pops up on their dashboard. But I guess if you had that, people would be talking shit to each other all
Oh,
day.
for sure.
I'll be like, what was up with that lane change, bitch? You're like, what? Who's...
Yeah,
Like all the time you would just get people riffing on you and being upset. Hurry it
how
up.
many people would send people like naked pictures?
I don't know if you could have images. It might just be text
It's just
or
text?
voice messages.
Because
or
right now
something like that.
the
you shouldn't do it. This is a horrible idea. Like,
new
don't invent
thing-
what we're talking about right now. If you're listening and you're an inventor, don't be like, "Oh, I'm making that." No,
the
don't.
new thing is all the kids are the public flashing is where they airdrop a dick pic to somebody.
That's kind of
at a
funny, dude.
concert.
That's kind of funny. I think Mike Lenoji was talking about Chris D'Elia doing that when he gets on airplanes. He airdrops like weird random stuff to like everyone on the airplane as a joke. I'm like, that sounds like a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Non-harmful public pranks are great, right?
Yeah,
It's
if you're
stuff
on
that
one
makes-
side of them.
I mean,
I don't
that's
like
why I
to
said
be
non-harmful.
pranked.
Even if you're just getting a little prank that's kind of fun, like, oh, there's a flash mob. This world I live in. Am I right? Like, it might be like a nice little refresher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So if getting you motivated and getting you excited is that you have to keep on trucking, but what is like? Do you have any like specific stuff that you're stoked about that makes you go like, oh, I can't wait to go whittle away at this. I can't wait to sculpt on this and paint on this or.
Yeah, so I
Tinker.
mean, you mean as far as
What's
a
your
hobby
tinker
or
hobby?
Like, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what makes you stoked? We're like, oh man, but you don't even have to. It can be something you do for work that you have to do for work because you're like banking on surviving on this like great TV show you're coming up with, or it could be something that you like. I just love like doing,
yeah, cooking.
I mean,
is that for
there
me.
you go. Yeah, cooking. Okay.
Yeah, I like how you're like, there it is.
Yeah, because I knew it was in there. I was like, but when I saw it, I knew I'd be like, yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, cooking. I love to cook. I'm getting very.
And you don't
good
mean
at
meth
it.
like Breaking Bad.
No, that's what I mean. I mean, I
Okay.
cook the bluest meth you can find.
I just gotta tell our listeners, like, since I asked that question, he put on a gas mask and a yellow like rubber hazmat suit.
Hey, so we're gonna cook today, or
He has one of those classy like Target brand hat. What is it? The Heisenberg shirt you saw everywhere. You're like, when
Oh,
Target
yeah.
started selling this, he's not wearing that. I'm just riffing.
No.
But so you like to cook food.
I love to cook food. Not like
You've sent me some pictures. Like your version of a dick pic to send to me is like a Cobb salad that you made. That's amazing,
dude. I know you're like your shits must be amazing.
You remember me telling you that, dude? But I saw that and I was like, this guy's got some smooth movements. That's for damn sure. That's
Yeah,
a lot of greens, a lot of fibers.
Yeah, I love to cook, and I love to watch cooking, and I love to talk about it. I love to eat at restaurants where it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
What's your favorite thing to cook right now?
I've been really getting pretty into using my cast iron, just in different ways.
Okay.
Frying, if you get a chance to ever fry a muffin, you fry a blueberry muffin.
I don't think I
It's
have ever
incredible.
done that. So it's a regular cast iron
Take a
pan.
blueberry muffin.
Yes.
that either you made or you buy. You
Okay.
cut it in half. You put butter on one side, and you heat up the cast iron real hot.
Dude.
It takes 20 seconds off.
Did you get crispy edges?
Of course, it's a cast iron. Somebody smack John in the fucking mouth.
Not with a cast
Al,
iron.
do it.
Not with a cast iron, Al. Yeah. I knock a tooth out. Like you're like, here's a muffin to put in place of your tooth.
Yeah. A grilled
sounds
blueberry,
great.
or pick a muffin. It doesn't have to be blueberry. I like blueberries.
Pick a muffin.
Pick a muffin and a muffin.
Is your fantasy house shaped like a giant muffin?
No, don't be ridiculous. It's
Where's the geographic location of your fantasy house?
It's shaped like a cast iron pan.
I live in a giant pan. There's no roof, but we sit on butter. It smells good. Don't wash it.
The
Geological location?
The geographical location.
Where's the geographical location?
On the side of a mountain.
On the side of a mountain.
Yeah. So immediately I think of the Bat Cave.
Oh, rad.
Almost, it's through the naked eye on the outside, or would they
There's
also
a naked guy on the outside?
Yeah, dude, he's the one directing you into the entrance. To the naked eye and the naked guy with the naked eyes.
Is that a new Netflix show? Naked Eye for the Naked Guy?
Yeah. From the makers of Queer Eye from the Straight Guy.
From the straight guy?
'Cause
It's an autopsy show? It's really weird.
It's all gay dudes doing autopsies.
It's gay autopsy doctors.
This guy looked like he really died.
Yeah. This guy looked like he really lived. He's already missing his eye. If you're missing an eye, like you probably did something fun, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
It seems like an old David Tell joke. When you're missing an eye, or as I call it, a party
Having
animal.
fun.
Yeah, having fun. Oh, God.
Yeah, so to the naked eye outside, you can't tell where the entrance is.
Okay, so this is a secret lair.
Yeah.
Secret lair fantasy house. Okay, side of a cliff. Where's this cliff at?
This cliff is on the side. It's like on the an ocean front of an island.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
So if I'm coming up to it, how do I arrive at this place if there's a cliff?
From boat.
Okay, so I'm on a boat with the crew, the whole fantasy house film
That's
crew,
right.
and the audience
they're like,
watching.
that looks like Jurassic Park's island, and you'd be right.
You'd be right. You
'cause
modeled
it looks
it.
just like that.
They filmed it in my backyard.
I've been spending the last 40 to 90 years growing the greenery from the outside
Okay.
on the island.
So you're old AF for this one. It's a fantasy house. I'm also fantasy 137. Doing well. All right, so I'm pulling up on this boat. How are you greeting me?
Okay,
Do you, let a ladder down, or is there a flare? Like, how do you even know?
Well, how do you want to come in? Do you want to come in water, or do you want to come in land?
To be perfectly honest with you, I am so much more scared of like being on a little dinghy and having to climb some sort of Indiana Jones rope.
Okay.
So if you have some sort of technology to
Let me
help me out. I'm freaking out here.
John, shut the fuck up and let me take you into my place, dude.
I'm having a fantasy anxiety attack, bro.
Dude, fantasy, calm down.
I am. Okay, I'm cool. Thank you for the fantasy quiz.
Immediately, we're on the boat, and then the boat turns into a submarine. The top comes on, and now we're descending.
Yes.
Underwater.
I love it.
Into into the bottom of the house, basically.
Okay.
And then so we get into basically a pod. The water leaves the pod. We exit the pod.
It's like a pressurized little chamber kind of thing.
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
And then we enter into the elevator that will take us to the front door.
All right. We have to still go to a front door.
Yeah.
Well, now you got to go to a front door. You got to come on.
Yeah, you're gonna get into the front door. The front door.
What's the elevator
Take you
look
to an
like?
elevator. Back down. I'm just kidding.
The house of the
Mystery and mazes.
That's right. Do you know why you went up to level 4? Why'd we go up to level 4?
So we can go back down to level 1.
Willy Wanky's Freaky Cave.
Oh my God.
Okay.
We're not even inside yet.
Yeah, I know.
This
I was
is
going to ask you to
the
describe
greatest podcast ever recorded.
Describe
but
the
this
elevator.
is just a tribute.
This is just a tribute, but you gotta believe me.
We didn't record the first one. The audio sucked. Okay. Let's get serious. We're going into my fantasy.
We got to tell our listeners what that meant.
Yes.
His little riff back there.
I like how you have to explain riffs to your audience.
They should have some.
They're smart.
But you just said that was a high and inside. If they don't know, Aaron and I recorded Fantasy House. He was one of the first people that was gracious enough to sit down with me and record Fantasy House when we just started and we're figuring it out. And lo and behold, or whatever you want to, as luck would have it. No, as luck.
Any of the cliches you want to pick.
As any of the cliches you guys want to pick.
Bet your bottom dollar.
That's right. The Jews run the media. So this guy's
That's not a cliche.
That isn't?
That's for real.
Oh my God! Welcome back to Racist Conspiracy Fantasy Party.
Welcome black too.
I didn't say welcome
Yes,
black.
you did.
I said we all come black in a universe with no sun. Okay,
Whoa.
because you can't see if there's no source of light. Anyways, we recorded a Fantasy House. Sound was bad. So Aaron was gracious enough to come back. Should I say you were gracious enough? Is that the right term?
Sure.
I mean, he was going to do it anyways. We're blasting out fucking Riff Factory times and having a gay old time, right?
100%.
Okay, so either way, it's a blast. But that's why we're recording again now, 75 years later.
I'm 135.
What does your little elevator look like on the inside?
Oh, the elevator. Just a very clean glass, metal elevator. Very simple, almost like.
Yeah, Kaiser Permanente. Okay, go on.
Okay, I was thinking that you're thinking medical. I'm thinking scientific.
Don't worry, I know you didn't go to college for words, and neither did I. I won't judge you.
Metacifically, I was going to try to make scientifically.
I think scientifical is a good word for this episode. All right, so we go up this elevator, come to your front door. What's your front door look like, and who's greeting us? Have you come down to where we're at, or am I coming up to meet you with the crew?
Well, I'm lazy, so you're coming to me.
Okay, cool.
The door opens.
Okay.
And you're greeted by my artificial intelligence butler.
Okay, what's its name?
Oh, it doesn't have a name. It's just
hey, butler with no name.
You can just say whatever you want. It answers to pretty much.
Oh,
everything.
really?
Yeah. He's a cool dude. She's a cool dude. It's non-binary.
Okay,
it's a cool dude.
Okay. I'll just be like, "What's up, Z?"
Yeah, and it'll answer to that.
All right.
And then you'll follow it. My AI. You'll follow it to where I am.
Okay.
Which is in the living room.
What's it look like? So, like this entrance, like
yeah, it's all the walls are LED. So the mood will change to however we want it. So
fun.
If it's if you want to see pictures of all the pictures that I've taken, we've now put those on the walls. So it's like LED, like a. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like walk in. If there's posters on the walls,
yeah.
We can make them look like there's movie posters. We can make it look like it's you and I and all our fun and glorious times we've had together, all in photos on the wall.
Almost like a tunnel of photography.
Yeah. It's just the first kind of long, maybe 12 to 15 foot LED situation.
Are they like? Is it like one big picture, like when you're in downtown Vegas on Fremont, and you're like, "Whoa, the roof, man!
Yeah.
It's a picture of someone skydiving."
It can be, or it can look like the mean streets of Okinawa, Japan.
I haven't been there, but
Me either, but I know they're mean.
They're mean.
And then when you first you walk in after the LED, all the walls and the ceilings and the floors in the house are intelligent.
Like there's so many ways we can go with intelligent. Like they're just not. They don't get like absorbed into identity politics or like they're intelligent.
They're woke.
Like I walk in and they're just like John.
They're like we know how to solve the problems with. Name whatever you want.
Climate change.
Yep.
And we know how to communicate it to everyone in a fair and honest manner. Also, we believe in equal rights, but not free health care. You're like, whoa, intelligent wall. Like,
does that make
why do you draw the
intelligent?
line there? And the wall's like, I'm intelligent but opinionated. And then I get in a fight with the wall. And then I'm like, wait, what's going on?
The wall's going to win because it's more intelligent than you are.
Will it play when the walls come down?
Yeah, you can. It's like the most advanced version of Siri.
I haven't even gotten into your house yet, and the walls already impressed me and fought with me and helped me.
You fought with the walls.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought we fought together. It takes two to tango, especially with a wall.
Well, the walls don't have time for that.
They don't have time for
They're
that?
too intelligent to fight with you.
Oh, they're pretentious walls. I walk in and the wall starts talking to me and it starts telling me like, you wouldn't even know this, right? You haven't even read about this yet, right?
Yeah, it's like
wall. I'm just
it's
here
like
to
a
see my
hipster
friend
wall.
Aaron. Yeah,
it's like, oh, dude, you think you're friends with Aaron? I've been friends with Aaron way longer.
I'm like, who said that?
I did because I'm the wall.
Oh, well, can I just
sorry for my walls, John?
Can I just? You have to apologize for them.
He's on one right now.
My wall's kind of he means well. He just
he doesn't understand.
He
forgets we're friends.
People are on their own individual journeys. We haven't all read the same periodicals.
He's read everything in the universe.
Yeah, so he's smart wall.
Yeah, he's intelligent.
Does it scan you when you walk down it to make sure you're doing all right? Does it say you got a bunion coming in? Might want to check that on your.
Well, no, we don't want to hurt. We don't want to like upset you when you first get in. You're going to get that on the way out. You're going to get your medical.
Oh God! After we hang out, like, have a nice day, and it was nice knowing you. Unless you plan on coming back in the next 4 to 6 months, which is how long you have. Who said that? Oh, that's my depressing, pretentious medical wall.
It's a nice wall. It's not pretentious all the time. It can be when it's giving you your medical.
Your wall is like kind of stressful, like managing a whole new friendship.
Well, it's no, because it understands friendship.
Okay.
And it understands the human condition and all that stuff. So, to be honest,
it's the Woody wall. It's the Woody. It's just why are we even here? This shouldn't even exist.
Yeah, this is exactly what it is.
Okay, so where do I go down this? I walk down this hall.
Yeah, so it opens up into the living room.
Okay, what's the living room?
The living room.
Paint this picture.
Yeah, the living room is it's a very open, tall space. 20 feet tall, very open.
Yeah.
Complete with all LED. Everything in the place is LED. It's very modern, like like I like the idea of scientific modern, a la Ex Machina.
Okay, yeah.
So stone, metal, LED. Everything is very much like that.
You like that? Like it's Elon Musk's sex chamber. That kind of
Sure.
thing, right?
I didn't know.
Right?
Have you been to his sex chamber?
I just imagine it.
Can't.
I imagine it being like cement with like really good lighting and then like a smart system of some sort of.
See, I think of it as almost like.
Should we be imagining Elon Musk's sex chamber?
No, but I think
What do you think of it as?
It looks more like where Rocky would have trained for like Rocky, all the Rocky movies. It's like it's dark, damp basement. He's so like everything else is so technological.
Yeah.
He's just down and dirty.
He has like a stick down there that he like beats on the ground and goes.
Yeah, the depths of hell.
Elon wants juiciness.
Jesus, he speaks in the third person.
Well, I'm just imagining him kind of taking it back to primal times, you know.
Can you?
That's my SNL
Are we allowed to
version.
sidebar here? Because the whole the Leonardo DiCaprio rumor of how he has sex with women.
No, I haven't heard this.
He puts on headphones, noise canceling headphones, and he'll have sex with a woman with noise canceling headphones while he vapes. This is not a joke.
Vapes what? Cannabis?
No, like a tobacco.
And he's having sex? Well, how do you...
He doesn't want to hear. Or,
Does he have like one of those harmonica things that Willie Nelson has, but it's got a vape on it, so he can have his hands free?
it's like a metal thing that's... yeah, but anyways, side note.
That's super interesting. I mean...
My wall can figure out if it's real or not. Like, we'll just ask the wall, you know?
The wall's like, it's real. He did it to me.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio came to your house and had...
Fucked my intelligent wall?
He had weird sex with your intelligent wall.
Dude, that's cool.
I mean, yeah, people get particular about the way they have sex. I like to, have sex on my inversion table. It's just like totally...
Wait,
I'm just joking.
Do you have an inversion table?
No, it's bad for my knees. It's great for the back, though. So, you're in this living room. What's the color theme of this puppy? Like, what am I looking at?
Well, there is no color because the walls will change to whatever we want them to be.
Okay, well, what are they right now while I'm walking in with... what are we seeing?
They're mauve.
They're mauve?
Yeah.
So it's like a pinkish color? Like
Don't
a pinkish,
you say pink. It's more like a maroon.
I'd say it's like a maroon when you drop a little pink in that maroon, right?
It's not salmon. That's pinkish.
No. Then I would eat the whole room. If it was seared with a little
you
ponzu
come in,
sauce.
it's mauve.
Okay.
It's mauve. Then it becomes light, a very light blue, almost like the sky. In fact, that's it. We'll just say, hey, make the walls sky, and it looks like we're flying in the in an airplane. It's just a lot of clouds, very high atmosphere.
What's the ceiling look like and the floors look like?
All just clouds and
So 100% like you can just
yeah,
adjust
it's the
like,
whole thing.
So I'm
can
like
be-
walking on the clouds. In
Looks
this living
like
room.
it.
Okay.
Definitely looks like
Is there
it.
a couch in here or some sort of seating situation for a lounge?
No, we're I don't. That will be the seating area. That will be where we sit. The leisure.
Okay.
The leisure area.
All right, let's go over there. Show me that leisure.
Yeah. Come on over to the
Show
leisure.
me that leisure.
It's not very far. It's only a couple of clicks away.
Okay, clicks. All right. I have a hard time finding the click. All right.
That's clickbait.
Whoa.
So we're in the leisure room. So now this is more of a almost the same material that you would find on like a newer gymnasium or the bouncy kind of foamy give.
Oh, yeah.
to it. Yeah, so that's the floor.
That feels good to walk on stuff like that.
Yeah. It's the floor.
Okay, and then now we want to sit down and
Yeah, the seating is.
Do you like how I tell you like I'm going to sit down now?
Yeah, if you want to. Do you want it like a love sack, kind of like a memory foam type of seating?
Sure.
Or would you like to sit like on a regular couch?
Kind of both. So if I can put one leg on one.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Take your shoes off while you.
I will.
Okay.
I'm naked, dude. I thought I told the listeners. I'm standing in Aaron's house naked.
Dude, put some clothes on. This is ridiculous. You came with a camera crew.
It's you have to make up the clothes that I'm wearing. This is fantasy wardrobe.
You are wearing.
For our poor listeners.
This is a terrible.
Everyone's like, just imagine John in anything, a tuxedo, a Scottish kilt. Just cover up his genitals, please.
Somebody put something over those.
This is a
things.
PG podcast, for God's
Sorry.
sake.
All right, let's get back on track. Please have a seat on the love sack that's also made out of memory foam.
Okay, cool. What color is the love sack? What's it look like?
Oh,
What's that fabric, that material?
Yeah, it's it's the softest material that you can buy. like a jersey almost, very soft.
Like a lycra kind of like.
Yeah, and it doesn't let you sweat on it. So like if you're, like if it's your back is on it, it doesn't get sweaty because it constantly like is cool.
That's great. Like a circulating air kind of thingy.
Yeah, I mean all the rooms have their own climate. So if you wanted to be like, hey, turn up the, okay Google, you wouldn't say that, but you turn up the Google doesn't exist in my.
Yeah, well, how would I address your house? Okay, Aaron's house.
Well, you called it Z, so you'd have to address it as Z for the rest of the time. Unless
So it
you
only-
said you would change its name.
I'd have to like give it that directive. It'd be like, we're changing the name.
You'd say, okay, Z, I'm not calling you that anymore. I'm calling you.
So you have to communicate with your house like you would communicate with like a person. Like,
Yeah, that's it. It's an intelligent house.
Be clear with them and say what's going on.
Yes,
and let
communication's
them know, like,
key in my house.
Yeah, well, that's good. You got to be. That's the key to any good relationship with a house is communication.
That's true. Otherwise, the house won't talk to you.
Well, where should we go first? Should we go to your bedroom?
Are you
or
hungry?
Your garage?
Are you
oh
hungry,
yeah.
or you wanna-
go to the kitchen? Yeah.
Well, I'm asking, like, do you want something to drink? Are you hungry?
Yeah, I would love something to drink.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go to the kitchen. The kitchen is okay. We walk in. To the right is basically a smaller kind of offshoot of the kitchen where all of the cooking is happening. There's your fryer, your flat iron stove, your convection ovens, your dual ovens, everything is in that area. Your open fire. I like to cook with open fire. The main kitchen, when you walk in, it's there's seating, and the dining table's kind of it's like almost like a balcony into my garden and like where
that's
the
cool.
wildlife kind of is.
Okay, so if you're in the kitchen,
So we walk in, and the kitchen, like I said, off to the right is where everything gets cooked, and then to the left is all the refrigeration, and then straight ahead is just herbs, spices, fruit plants, trees, anything that we need. My chickens, my anything we're going to eat.
yeah,
Pigs, cow, anything.
and that's in it. Like that's
It just kind of opens up to it.
That...
No, it opens up to it. It's almost like if it was like a, like a balcony almost, where you could step off into the farm.
And that's where your table's at too.
Yeah, it sits on the balcony of it.
Yeah, tell me more about that because that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a balcony.
it's a wooden table. It's a large, repurposed large oak table, very large, like a conference table. 8 to 12 people can sit at it, and then if I need to make it bigger, we add bigger slats to it. But and then it's kind of it's sitting in a very lots of trees, lots of it's a very what's the word I'm looking for?
lush with
Lush.
yeah.
Lush. A lot of like almost botanics.
Yeah.
Is botanics a word?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just making words up.
Botanical. I mean, it means plants.
Yeah,
Botany, brah.
You're basically that's what's creating the shade. On the table.
It feels like very palacey of that part where it's like there's a lot of trees and like you're in some sort of chateau. So you're overlooking this area where the animals are.
Yeah.
the food is everything.
Yeah, and
that makes the food.
if we wanted to close everything off to be inside, it's all glass. It closes. Or if we wanted to open it up so you can get the air.
like my sound effect for
I didn't
that?
know that we were having sound effects
We
for the rest of
have
the
to have sound
podcast.
effects.
How about
That's
that?
right.
So yeah, we can sit. You can have a seat. I'll get you something to drink. What do you want to drink?
I'm just trying to think of a sound effect for sitting down. Hang on a second.
Okay. Wow.
Plop
Take a
it.
load off.
Plopping that butt down on the chairs.
Well, you are naked, so.
That's dude. That was a joke.
Oh, sorry.
I'm clothed now.
God.
Sorry, listeners.
Oops.
You guys are beloved, and I apologize.
I like that's what would turn them off. Well, I have never listened to someone say that John was fake naked.
Or I just have like a bunch of daddy bears in my listeners. They're like, "Yeah, John, take it off.
Oh, yeah,
get
yeah.
naked in this high
Oh,
tech
I love
haven."
when he shows his tattoos off in this
yeah,
spot.
yeah. Let's put your little curly butt hairs on that high tech chair,
Ew, they're curly?
dude.
Mine are straight.
Why are you shaming my little tuchus right now on my own podcast?
I'm curl shaming you, dude.
You curl
I'm
shaming.
butt hair shaming you.
Girl, don't curl. Shame that is.
Okay.
Okay, so
What do you want to drink?
nothing
Anything you
crazy
want.
and exotic. Just a do
you want-
just a Tres Leches milkshake?
Oh, for sure, dude. 100%.
And then also a See's Candy raspberry truffle milkshake as well. Dark
You're going to
chocolate.
have both of those?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good.
You asked.
I mean, sure.
I said I'm not complicated. Just those two.
Got it.
Not a third one.
Got it.
Unless you have a good carrot cake. milkshake.
Gordon? I have to get Gordon. over
You have
here.
a guy named Gordon?
No, Gordon Ramsay is he's the
Oh, I love Gordon.
he's the head of my kitchen.
As long as he doesn't yell at me while I'm eating.
Gordon's not like that on TV. Gordon's only like that. I mean, Gordon,
he's only like
Gordon, he's like that on TV. He's not like that in real life.
Just for his show.
Yeah,
no.
it's all for show.
Dude, whenever are you being serious right now, or like have you dealt with him in real life? Like,
I have a friend that did set design on Hell's Kitchen. Very nice guy.
Did he tell you that he's
100%, 100%.
because whenever I've seen him on stuff other than Hell's Kitchen, I'm like, dude, this guy is the coolest.
He's
dude.
the nicest person.
That's what he seems like. He seems
Yeah.
like a cool
And
dad, a cool like.
There's a funny interview of him of his
dude.
kid busting his balls, and it's really funny. Anyways, Gordon. Well, so John would like a Tres Leches milkshake and a C's chocolate raspberry milkshake.
Yes, but
C's
since
candy.
you have Gordon Ramsay standing in front of me, and I just introduced myself, and I'm blushing, I'm also like, on second thoughts, is there anything that you're inspired to make today, like in the burger steak realm?
Oh
I've
yeah,
seen him
he's
do-
going to make us lunch. Don't worry
I've seen
about
him do
it.
scallops. Like I've seen him dive for scallops and then turn them into like a creme fraiche, like scallop, like salad thing.
Oh.
And it was this show he did. I don't know why it never made it to regular TV. It was on YouTube.
Yes.
And he would go and he goes and he hunts and goes with like the local guides, hunts whatever he is, wherever he's at, and then makes these like amazing
Yes.
Gordon Ramsay meals.
Well,
right there.
you're in luck because today,
Dear Lord.
he's inspired to whatever he wants.
I just don't want to see anything die or be told that it died. I assume
so
all
you
this-
don't eat meat anymore, Gordon? He doesn't eat meat. He's a vegetarian.
I'm
now.
joking, Gordon. Come back.
Okay, Gordon, make
I
us.
should have said that, Gordon. I'm sorry. I'm a wimp at times. So.
Yes. So Gordon's gonna make you your milkshakes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, would you like to pick some of your own? Would you like to pick some of your own salad ingredients today?
Yeah,
For our salad.
sure.
Well, let's go outside and frolic.
Let's do it.
Let's
Let's frolic, dude.
Yeah. What do you like? Chard? Are you like a kale guy? Spinach? What do you want?
I think some chard would be good.
Okay.
With like a vinegar, like a super
All
nice,
right,
like
let's
super
grab that basket over there and
sweet,
let's go over
mild
there.
vinaigrette.
Yeah.
grab
Oh
the
yeah.
basket.
He's going to make us a vinaigrette.
Okay.
If we want him to.
Love that. Maybe grab some pears.
Sorry, we make you pick your own veggies here.
No,
but-
this is the fun part.
Okay, good.
This is like going to a Korean barbecue. It's like, yeah, you make me cook it, but I don't have to clean the dishes. I'm in.
Oh,
Sign me up.
that's so funny you say that because that's what Gordon's going to set up for us for the meal.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna cook in front of an open fire.
Okay.
He's gonna be our assistant. And
Okay.
we're just gonna cook whatever you want. Like it's like Korean barbecue, but we're in front of a big fire,
Sounds good.
like a campfire almost.
I love campfire.
So dinner will be ready, or lunch or dinner.
Lunch is fun.
Dinner will be ready in like an hour. So
Awesome.
yeah. So,
Well, while we're doing this, I got my pears, I got my lettuce, my lechuga.
got it.
Got to grab a couple walnuts,
Yes.
maybe some pecans, maybe some. I guess that's probably good. I don't want to overnut it. If you do too many different varieties,
Don't
sometimes-
overnut. Don't overnut.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do not go in there. Okay, cool. Well, let's go. Where should we go? Do you have anything you want to show me in like a garage or?
Yeah. Well, let's go back inside. Let's drop these ingredients off. I want to take you actually to the game room.
Okay, that's now we're talking.
Yeah. The garage that's cool. We'll go there in a bit.
Okay, let's go to the game room.
Show you my fun stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the game room is you walk in and again, everything's intelligent, so we make it look like it's a 1980s arcade.
Yep.
I've got my Goonies
You better.
posters
You freaking
and,
better.
Saved by the Bell from the 90s. Everything is kind of like arcade style.
Yep.
Pick a game. They're all there. We have pinballs. We have
Pinball wheels on.
Atari. We have Super Nintendo. Regular
I want the
Nintendo.
futuristic stuff.
Oh, my VR.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then
Let's do the VR.
Okay. Grab the Sega Genesis controller over there.
Okay.
And press up, down, left, right, A, B, B, A, select, start. Okay. Good. See the door that just opened over there? That's
What
the
the-
VR room.
Dude, I love it. You got the retro controller is actually that's the way to get into the super high tech room. Okay.
Yeah.
Into
No,
the VR room.
We're in the VR room.
Okay.
Here, put this skin on. It's basically almost like a wetsuit. It's completely it will interact with anything that we're playing.
Okay.
So if you wanted to watch
I'm
porn,
suited up.
if you wanted to play
This is a
shoot 'em up
PG-13
game.
podcast.
Well, I'm just saying. It's
So just imagine that we watched porn. Well, don't imagine it.
well, no, I just said whatever you want to do, John. This is your situation.
I'm just teasing you.
Got it.
So
You,
we're-
okay,
so we're
let me
gonna
zip
watch
up.
porn.
Let me zip up your suit.
Okay.
All right, good.
This is
Turn
very,
you on.
very cute of you to
Awesome.
zip it up for me as we're about to do something.
What's in the back? Can you do it yourself?
Huh? No.
Huh?
No.
Well, that's why I'm
zipping
helping
yours
you.
up too.
Thank you.
It's just like putting sunscreen on your buddy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'll rub it on
Put these pods in your ear.
you. All right.
Okay. So everything's wireless. So here, put these glasses on.
Done.
Good. So okay, now what do you want to play?
I want to play something where I want to be the baseball.
You want to be the baseball? Okay,
Yeah.
so you want to play MLB, but from the third person point of view, or sorry, first person point
First
of view,
person point of view
of
the
a
ball.
baseball.
But not spinning, so I can actually like comprehend what's going on around me.
Well, the ball, it will spin. You will always stay forward.
I feel like if I could just look around in any direction
Yeah.
as the ball's moving, you know.
What's your favorite team? We can be any of the teams.
I'm just gonna think of childhood stuff, and I'm
Okay.
gonna think. I remember.
The 2000. Are we going child? So the 1994.
I'm thinking like. I remember White Sox. Like, I remember
Frank
Frank
Thomas?
Thomas just like being a slugger, just, you know, hitting those balls.
Okay, so great.
Not my balls.
No.
Your ball.
So yeah. So now, do you want to play a game, or do you just want to have them like warm up? I mean, you're going to be the baseball. So whatever you want to do.
I changed my mind. I want to be a puck.
Okay, which team?
How
How about the Kings?
Got to be the Kings.
Good.
Right? We're in LA.
Yeah.
It's got to be the Kings.
Well, not. I mean, we're not. We're in LA now, but for the podcast, we're not in LA.
Oh, yeah. But
We're-
I'm just
we're at
saying.
my house.
I'm saying, okay, the Kings. I'll be the King.
Okay,
I
good.
don't even care. I just want to be the puck and look
Yeah,
out
we're-
around and see what it's
okay.
like getting, like, just like, poof,
Yeah.
poof.
Well,
Like,
you're
how
gonna
fast
feel
they
all that,
just
so just-
passing it, not even taking a slap shot. They pass the puck.
Yeah, just
Like,
know you're going to feel all that. So
Oh, because of the haptic outfit?
yeah.
I don't want to feel getting slapped around. This is
Okay,
turning
so you
into
want to turn that off?
Yeah.
All right.
I just want to look and see what this is like and hear the sounds.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
What does it see?
Okay.
Isn't that cool? Look at that.
So, like, the puck gets dropped and we're just looking around like, what the hell's going on? And just like seeing the sticks come. You're probably flinching too, right? Because you're seeing
Yeah,
the
because you're
sticks.
just getting whacked around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are the puck.
This is like a weird. It's like a weird dominatrix submissive fantasy. I want to be the puck and just slap me around.
Are we back in Elon's sex dungeon again?
That's right. Okay, so all right, so that's
You having fun in the VR?
That's
room?
fun. Yeah. Was there a game that you want to play? Anything like that?
Yeah. I want to play. Yeah, I want to do. We can actually play as the characters from Live Free Die Hard, the movie. We can be anything, but you want to? I'll be. I want to be Bruce Willis. Who are you going to be?
I haven't seen that one. That's one of the later ones.
All right, so let's do Die Hard 3 with Samuel L. Jackson. And have you seen that one?
I have, but I haven't seen.
wanna
it
see
lately.
the first one?
The first two are the ones that I've seen.
Okay, so who do you want to be in the first one?
Whoever survives and doesn't get really maimed and cut up. I don't want an icicle in the eye. I'll tell you that much right now, folks. I want to be the icicle. I'm just joking.
Dude, what's with you and being inanimate objects?
I just think it'd be weird to be an inanimate object. Like, no one ever chooses to do that. Like, the first cool thing about VR was you could be an eagle,
yeah.
and I thought that's badass.
That's because you're flying. That's awesome.
Yeah, who
Why
doesn't
would I
wanna
want to
fly?
be? Why would I want to be a baseball?
to experience it, because you can just do it. It's not going to cost you very much, right? You spend 10 minutes doing it. You're like, oh, that's what it's like to be a baseball. It's
Yeah.
just to go to
From the point of view of baseball. 'Cause
uncharted.
being a baseball you have no nervous system, no heartbeat.
That's what's so fascinating about it. It's uncharted, like it's uncharted, like corners of the map of consciousness. To
Yeah.
be like, I'll be a bottle cap, but like for 3 minutes.
I can't believe you'd want to be a bottle cap for that long. I would
Well,
get bored in 5 seconds. It's a fucking.
I want to be a
cap.
bottle cap on an Evian bottle or a Voss bottle in the Swedish bikini team's locker room or something
Wow,
like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought this was a PG podcast.
Yeah, it's pretty good. PG, pretty good. It's a pretty good podcast. Dude, whatever. There's nothing not PG about being a bottle cap that is a voyeur. Okay, there's
On
a
a
lot of weird
Swedish-
stuff on a Swedish bikini team's bus.
This is the
in
male
locker
bikini
room.
team, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Really trying to do a switcheroo.
Yeah.
The seamstress bikini team. So they actually just make the bikinis. So you're just
Right.
watching them sewing in those fancy
Oh,
machines.
I just got an update. The hovercrafts are completely charged. Do you want to go play with the hovercraft,
Yeah,
or
let's
you
go
want to
play-
stay in the VR?
Let's go play the hovercrafts, and then we got to check out your garage and your master bedroom. So
Oh yeah, for
let's do-
sure.
let's do the hovercrafts first.
Okay, well we're going to the garage because that's where the hovercrafts are.
Okay.
Is there in the garage?
Let's go to the garage.
Okay.
thanks for letting me be a hockey puck for a second.
Hey, no problem, dude.
It's interesting. I recommend
I'm
trying.
surprised you're only person that's come over here that didn't want to try the porn out. So that's kind of
I do,
weird.
but I'm in the middle of filming an episode of Fantasy House. I can't.
Well, they all want to do it.
Contrary to the name, I can't really get that dirty. with it.
Fantasy House.
That's right. Never mind. So let's go back into.
All right, so we're in the garage.
I want to put the haptic suit back on and do the porno thing you're talking about.
Well, you can take the haptic suit with you and the VR, and we can do it on the hovercraft if you want.
That seems really weird. Just you saying we can do it on the hovercraft because I know you've used that line, dog.
Well, because the haptic suit will help with the hovering of the puck. If you wanted to be a puck, this would be a good time to use it. But
okay,
it depends.
So let's go to your garage
Because we can just ride the hovers around the island. Is beautiful.
What do these hovers look like? What am I getting on? Is it an individual one for you, individual one for me? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, they're just they look like they look like small, almost like what a hoverboard is, but like more in the shape of a surfboard, not as long.
Yeah.
So and basically, they're intelligent as well. So
Everything's so smart in your house, including you.
It just gets me out of having to explain all the little minor details of how it works because I'm too dumb to know how it works. I just bought the stuff.
Is that something that you want in your house because you don't want to have to explain yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I find I get annoyed when people ask me to explain myself too much. Like depending on what mood I'm in, we're like, why do I have to explain myself right now? Just trust me. This is how I feel.
This is how I'm feeling.
Yeah, right. So I'm like, is that something that's coming like to fruition in your fantasy house where you're like,
yeah.
I'm getting psychological here. That's why it's happening.
Yeah, I mean, look, there are so many more smart people in this world. I let them be smart. I'm just the dumb guy who bought all this shit.
It's an easy cop out. I think you're smart. You just don't want any responsibility.
That's not how I'm feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, but the hoverboards are just as soon as you get on them, they just kind of stick to your feet. It's odd. It's like
because they're dirty or they're sticky.
No.
Ew, your hoverboard just kind of like sticks to my feet.
No, it's like
you need to wash this thing.
The technology is as soon as you just stand on them, almost like a scale.
That is blowing my mind because I'm kind of imagining what my feet would feel like magnetically locked to something, and it's tripping me out because I haven't ever tried to feel the sensation that I can remember. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you feel it too? Like if you just imagine like the sensation of your feet magnetically like sticking to something and just being like,
exactly.
There's no bindings, there's no snowboard bindings, but I'm stuck.
But if you needed to get off, you could.
Trippy.
Yeah, it's basically all in your mind. So if you want to dip off the thing, you just in your mind go, I got to get off this thing, and then your feet don't stick to it anymore.
Dude, tripping. I'm loving it. That's so weird.
Well, this is the technology.
Thanks for taking me there. I like how your table in your dining room, like you have to actually like go in there and put the table. What do you call it, the additions?
The slabs.
The slabs. But there's no crazy high tech there. But it's like, oh, we don't waste it on that.
No, because
let's go over here and like
wood is something special. I mean, to eat on a piece of like a really old piece of oak.
No, I love that. I'm just saying I like the juxtaposition of you being like, it's a classic way to work with your table with your hands and just simple, like there's only 3 or 4 moving parts. They're on a rail, dog. But then you're telling me like, now we're going somewhere where you step on my board and it just goes
exactly.
Like your feet are just like physically stuck to it until you mentally want to unlock from it, which is just so rad. So you have to be mentally strong to ride your hoverboards.
No, I mean sure. It can also help you out a little bit too. So,
okay.
And also you don't.
It's like pedal assist for bikes, but it's mental assist.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm still kind of weak, but don't let me go. All right.
That's because that's how you also. That's how you're going to control it too. So if you want to go forward, you just think forward.
So you can't get distracted. That's why I'm saying mentally strong. For some of us, that's a form of mental strength that you can focus and be like, I'm right. Because you can start riding a hoverboard that you have to concentrate on and be like, oh yeah, dude, I got to remember, I'm almost on E. My light came on when I was parking when we first got here. As you're flying off it, or you're like, why'd I stop? I'm sinking. Yeah. So you have to be in the moment, which is a great skill to attain, to be like, I'm riding this board. Forward, board. Slow down. Take a left up here. No, left, right, left. Yes.
But if you stop thinking about it just stays hovering. It doesn't like fall to the ground or you don't fall.
Okay, it's like a drone. It's got a little bit of a safety net program.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we going? We going for a little ride?
Yeah, let's take a ride around the island.
Let's do it.
Yeah, the island is. Whoa!
Jetsons the sound effects. It doesn't actually make a sound. We just make it do that.
Yeah, and also you can go as high or as low as you want as well. So if you wanted to think up, you just go up.
Tripping.
But it could never crash. You could go like, I want to go down really fast and slam into the ground and it wouldn't do it.
It won't do it?
No.
John, what are you, crazy? You've got so much to live for.
I like how it talks like a fun 1950s robot, but it's the technology that doesn't exist on land.
Okay, so we're going around.
Yeah, let's take it wherever you want to go.
You're showing me.
This is beautiful. I mean, look, I have recreated the Amazon in a small version of it. Basically.
Is this a depressing episode where the Amazon's been destroyed and you only have recreations of it?
No, I just decided. I just decided to model part of my island as the Amazon. So it's minus all the things that'll kill you.
Yeah, that's right. Hey,
the bugs are crazy.
These snakes just kissed.
Yeah,
they kissed me.
It can't, there aren't the animals.
Yeah.
Besides the insects and the things that help keep the Amazon Amazonian.
Okay.
But
that's a great T-shirt idea right there.
Keep the Amazon Amazonian.
I'll put that on the bumper of my car. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about tigers or anything like that.
Okay. Now we're.
By the way, there are no tigers in the Amazon, but you get the idea.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, so there's panthers though, which are kind of like tigers.
Which
to
are
Americans, you're like, yeah, cats that rip us apart if we're not careful.
No panthers. Okay. We don't have to worry about panthers.
Okay.
Or anything like that.
So we go for a little tour on the Amazon.
Yeah.
What else do you want to show? Is there anything you need to show me while we're out here that's like super unique to this situation?
Well, yeah. I mean, I have there's a beautiful waterfall that I like to do mushrooms under.
This is one episode of Fantasy House. It's not a 12-hour episode.
Let's do mushrooms and do a 6-parter of this show.
I'm going back on like what I'm talking about in 10 years. That was an interesting episode of Fantasy House.
Yeah.
The crew left me. One of my camera guys died. Got bit by a spider that Aaron said wasn't venomous.
Exactly.
I was on mushrooms the whole time. No, you can.
But here, try these Jupiter flowers. Have you ever had a Jupiter flower?
No.
Okay, here, eat this.
Okay.
You didn't even look at it. Okay, that's fine.
You just said eat it. I followed your directions.
I
trust you,
that.
dog.
But I'm surprised that you're not noticing that's the best thing you've ever eaten in your entire life.
The reason I haven't said anything right now is because I am having one of those orgasms you have when you eat something that. Yeah,
it's whatever you
really
think
good.
is the most delicious thing you've ever had in your life. That's what a Jupiter flower tastes like.
You really are the willy weirdo wanker.
No, but I wanted to show. So look at this one though. Before you put it in your mouth and eat it again. It looks exactly like a miniature version of the planet Jupiter.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's crazy, right? Eat that one.
And the storm's moving on it too. Okay.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's very trippy.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right, let's get back on the hoverboard and go back inside.
Should I swallow it? Is it safe to digest?
Yeah,
this,
definitely. It's the best thing you've ever eaten.
You're blowing my mind. I just wanted to make sure I'm allowed to eat
Gordon made these.
Okay.
Like he designed the plant.
So is Gordon a Greek god in your fantasy house?
He's a Greek god in your fantasy house.
Kind of is.
You're like, I jerked off while I watched him pick up scallops and make him a scallop mousse.
It's like a non-sexual masturbation where you're just like, God, I just want to be there with him, eating with him.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go back into your house now.
Yeah, you wanted to see the master bedroom?
I got to see your master bedroom.
Where you're going to stay tonight.
Oh, I'm staying the night?
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
You're
not staying the night.
Okay.
Because you can't. You got the whole crew. But next time you come,
okay,
please stay the night.
Okay, that was awkward. Can I?
You want to stay the night?
Yeah, I want to stay the night.
All right. Well, then go change into your pajamas, dude.
It's 3 PM. This is getting awkward again.
Dude.
Show me the master bedroom.
Okay.
Take me to your master bedroom.
All right. It's right this way. It's through this door. Okay. Oh, by the way, the whole master bedroom is again, it's intelligent. The whole place.
Does it make it hard to go to sleep because it keeps talking because it's so smart and you're just like, dude, you're intelligent, but you don't know when to stop.
No, it makes to put on the calmingness of the room.
Oh, it's that intelligent that it actually knows how to communicate and like.
If I'm having a rough, stressful day, it'll make it calming. Oh, I love it. If I'm having a ecstatic day, it'll turn it up a notch and make it look like a $1 million club in Las Vegas.
What song would be playing if you were having that day?
A turn up, like a better day.
Yeah,
definitely Flow Rida.
Flow Rida.
Yeah,
I still call him Florida, but
that's a mistake.
No, I'm sorry. I call Florida Flow Rida. That's right. People were like, "Oh, you're from Gainesville?
Flow Rida.
Gainesville Flow Rida." Yeah. I had a buddy from Tampa Flow Rida.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Flow Rida?
I have. I went to Epcot Center.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm going to be in Orlando in a couple of weeks.
Are you really?
Yeah.
What are you going to do out there?
I'm doing a corporate gig, but I'm going to also maybe try and go to the. I want to go to the Avatar ride at.
I didn't even know they had that.
Or I think it's Disney World.
I didn't even know they had an Avatar ride.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Well, tell me we're in your master bedroom, right?
Yes.
And you're telling me this, and
Because
well, no, we went down that tangent hall. That's fine, but what describe the master bedroom to me? Like I'm walking up to the door with the crew. Like, what are we?
yeah,
we
there's
at?
it's a finger. You put your finger on it, and then it's also an eye scan because nobody can enter except me into my master bedroom.
Okay.
So let me just do that real quick. Okay, good.
Okay.
So yeah, when you first walk in, it's a very normal. The again, everything is intelligent, obviously, but the master bedroom, the bed is it's 10 feet by 10 feet.
Oh, cool. Okay, so it's a big square 10 foot by 10 foot bed.
Yeah.
What kind of sheets you got on that puppy? That square.
It's round. It's not square.
I assumed, and I made an ass out of me.
Because you because you didn't get a chance to really see it. But it's circular.
Okay.
Circular.
What kind
the
of
sheets are just your standard the most highest thread count you could find.
color and texture?
Oh yeah. I like dark sheets, so they're blue. They're blue. They're like a dark blue, like a midnight blue.
Ooh, midnight blue. Very
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And but it's again the same material as the sofa outside or the seat that you sat on.
Oh yeah, the memory foam seat. Oh yeah.
It's very it's temperature controlled. So if I need to be cooler, it becomes cooler. If I need,
You don't need to be cooler in my book, buddy.
Thanks,
You
man.
can't get cooler than that.
But if I needed to turn it up a notch, I
You
could do that too.
could turn it up a notch, though.
Yes, I could turn it up.
Okay. What else? Describe the rest of the surroundings. Is there anything in here that's like unique to you that's like super badass that I got to know about?
Well, because the walls are really cool, so we can just watch anything on TV on the walls, and it becomes the show. So if we're watching, whatever you want to watch, Superbad.
I want to see.
So we're watching Superbad, but also it feels like we're on set.
That sounds like stressful.
It's basically just a large screen that you can watch TV on. It's 100-inch screen.
We could watch just a full on like a replay of being a hocky puck.
Yeah, we could do
whatever
that.
I saw through
Yeah.
it recorded my,
or if
my
you want to put
movements
these,
of my eyes.
if you want to put these, lay down on the bed for a second. Put these little buds next to this little like taped on. Put them next to your temple, and we can watch your dream from last night if you want.
Let's wait till after the episode.
Okay. What about one of your memories?
It was horrifying. I don't want to think about.
Oh, what about your favorite memories?
That's a really good question too. Like, what's one of my favorite memories?
Well, whatever you decide, it'll show us.
It's super emotional. You're like in your room. You're like, I was a hockey puck, and there's my child being born.
Exactly.
There's me watching porn with Aaron in our haptic suits.
Jesus, that's one of your favorite memories.
And there's my child being born.
Yeah, you can put on your. What are your favorite memories? Or one of your favorite, moments in your life other than a memory? I guess that's another way to say
Favorite moment. It's just all dirty. It's just John eating and fucking on my ceiling. All right, that's enough of that. Just put on the BET Awards or something.
Okay.
You just change it.
There we go.
There we go.
Look, Tracy Morgan's hosting. This is weird.
And I'm just standing there all like crying because it's
Tracy
super
Morgan's
emotional and powerful, and you're like
Tracy Morgan's hosting your memory.
That'd actually be awesome. That'd be an honor.
All right, the next one we're about. I don't know how to do a Tracy
That
Morgan.
wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That was not a bad Tracy Morgan.
I give up on the impressions. I know.
So should we finish off in like a bathroom? Like I feel like I want to see like a.
Do you need to take a wee wee or a poo poo?
Oh, I need a tour. I don't want to be talking like a baby just because I want a tour of your restroom.
Babu, boo boo.
I need a tour of your restroom.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
It's a weird thing to need, but as the host of this show, like those are the kind of things I have needs for. I need. A tour
you
of
open
your
up
restroom.
you open up the restroom door, and it's basically the beginning of a beach. So there's sand, and then there's in the water, and you actually go under the
Yes, I
frame
love
of the house into the.
This is the bathroom.
Yeah,
like there's sand in your bathroom as soon as I walk in.
Yeah. I mean, there's sand. Yeah, because straight ahead is like you can go swimming right
Yeah.
from the bathroom. So if you wanted to take a whiz, over to the right is an intelligent toilet.
Yeah.
If you need to take a poo, over to the left.
Sir, that was a great shit. By the way, I have an intelligent toilet. Don't mind eating it.
I like how
because
all of
I am a toilet.
all of your intelligence means just somebody who's just a human being that's just very, very smart.
I'm a very smart toilet.
Yeah, it's the toilet is it's a bidet basically.
I love a good bidet, dude.
Yeah.
Best bidet ever.
I fucking hate you.
Have a nice bidet.
Get the fuck out of my bathroom.
Bidet, mate.
Get out of the bathroom.
I can't. It's not done washing me, sir.
Oh my god.
We made Al crack. Al laughed. Oh, dude. Okay, so there's a bidet. I can actually like bathe in this beach water here.
No. There's a shower. Do you need to take a shower or take a bath? The bathroom it opens up into the ocean, so that you're able to just go for a swim. And
okay,
it's 79 degrees in the ocean, so you want to take a real swim.
So your actual bathroom opens up into an actual ocean, into like the real beach. So I'm really walking. I'm not walking on a replica or some sort of virtual reality thing. I'm walking.
No, you
on the
walk
beach.
into a regular bathroom, right? In front of you is everything the shower, there's the bathtub, there's
the three
an intelligent
seashells.
toilet,
Yeah.
right. But then you actually just can go under. You can literally walk into the sand and go under the house and swim under the house into the ocean.
Will like a turd be floating next to me because your pipe?
No, don't be ridiculous. It's the ocean. It's not the fucking sewage.
Whoa.
We're not trashing the water. I just told you I rebuilt an Amazon, and you're telling me I'm going to.
I love egging you on in your own restroom in your own fantasy house. You'd be
God
like,
damn you!
Why would I take you there?
Why would I just dump out our human excrement into the ocean?
I just wanted to. I knew you wouldn't. That's why I had to put you there. I had to
take
tase
your
you.
turds and get the hell out of here.
That's a weird thing to say, Mr. Clint Eastwood, as I leave your house.
Take your turds and get your.
Then you got what's his name? Charlton Heston.
Oh yeah.
Get your turds off me.
Dirty hands off my
your dirty hands off me.
Toilet.
Your dirty hands off me.
Get your dirty
hands. How old are you? I'm in my turdies. A lot of wordplay on this episode.
God damn it.
Is there anywhere else, and a lot of cursing the Lord, is there anywhere else you want to take me in your fantasy house?
No. I think you're ready to leave. You've overstayed your welcome in the fantasy house.
Oh, dude. Oh, man.
No, listen, I'm glad you came.
This is the best episode, and I love that I push you to the point of like, I think you should go. Like that great sketch show on Netflix. I think you should leave.
I think you should leave. I like
which is
it.
great.
Has anybody asked you to leave their fantasy house yet?
I don't think so. I think.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I think Kurt Metzger and Ian Edwards have both two of my biggest guests ever have had rooms that I wasn't allowed.
Who are they?
I wasn't allowed into their rooms.
Those guys.
And now you've been
they wouldn't allow you. Kurt wouldn't allow you.
There was like one. He had an ISIS room. So he's like, oh, you can go in there, but they'll fucking cut your head off or whatever. However, Kurt says it.
That's such a good Kurt impression.
Such a shitty Kurt. I'm so bad. My impressions are all bad. That's how I do all of my impressions. Bruce Willis in Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh, so that sounds like a guy from Tennessee.
Yeah, a lot of bad impressions on my part. Never said I had good impressions. Just said I had impressions.
Like it. You're making a bad impression on me. Get out of my house.
You know.
So why did Ian Edwards? What did he? What he's?
I don't know. He had a room that he said he's like, you can't go in there, fam. And I was like, all right, Ian. And I told him about the Metzger episode too. I was excited. I was like, because it's after you do a certain number of episodes of a podcast, start having some fun things happen. You're right, little novel things start popping out, and that's one of them. I've got favorite bathrooms. There's some bathrooms that have been coming up lately that have been ridiculous over time, over a certain number of them. And
I'm sorry, mine wasn't ridiculous enough for you.
First of all,
you wanted human turds to float around in the ocean.
Nobody has
bluest ocean.
No one has had hoverboards that like magnetic, that lock to your foot without any physical connection. It blew my mind. So don't try to take everyone else's glory because someone had a really good toilet. You have a hoverboard, and you're jealous of them for that.
All I wanted was
you're reaching out
toilet.
for that, dude. Be happy you got the award for the coolest hoverboard technology thing. It was amazing.
I appreciate that,
and I feel like any listener that was imagining with us that hopefully wasn't driving and is sitting somewhere where they could close their eyes.
Yes, because the car doesn't move like the hoverboard.
But they didn't have to operate machinery, so they could close their eyes and imagine they were there with us. And you said that your feet go and lock to the board. It's such a cool feeling to stop and really feel the sensation of, and then feel like you're riding,
sick
a snowboard without bindings,
exactly.
Just your bare feet on a board. It's just very cool to think that so I don't know. I'm just very excited about that part.
Thank you.
Where can my listeners, where can they find you? What's your web address?
My website is AaronMliner.com, AaronMliner.com. You can find out everything there is to know about me. Basically, it's just a bio, and I haven't updated in a while, so I guess I'll update it for this podcast.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry.
Update your bio. That's like the new
No, I have my bio. I mean, everything else on the website. News and show dates.
upcoming shows.
Yeah, I'm going to be in New York. I'm doing a bunch of shows in New York.
Just about every comic, unless you have management that has a budget to hire a PR or whatever we call a social media expert.
Yeah.
Just about every comic has the upcoming shows thing blank on their website.
Also, who's looking at those? Really? Who's looking at those?
If you're a big enough comic, dude, the people will look at a show.
Then you have somebody that handles that for
I don't know. But even if you're not even like famous, like your small fan group is looking at that and going, I'm sure you've gotten an email that's been like, hey, I looked at your website. What's your next upcoming shows? There's nothing on there. And you have to explain, listen, every comic, unless they have a PR firm that hires a social media expert.
I'm actually going to update it by the time this podcast. When does this podcast go out today?
I'm probably going to release it tonight or tomorrow morning.
Holy shnikes! I got to go update it right now because I got a bunch of shows coming up.
We'll just say right now. Say right now on the podcast. What
of all my shows,
yeah,
I'm in Atlantic City, July 17th and 18th. I'm doing the theater out there in Atlantic City. It's the Dante Hall Theater. 17th and 18th, and then I'm in New York. 21st, I'm at the Beauty Bar. 23rd, I'm in New York Comedy Club with Michael Costa. 25th, I'm at the New York Comedy Club again. Yeah, I've got shows all in New York. So if you guys are in New York, come find me. It'll all be on the website.
You heard it. You heard it, ladies and gents. If you're out in the East Coast, go say what's up to Aaron. Go see him live. Check out his website. Thanks for having me in your fantasy house, dude.
Thank you so much for inviting me to do this.
It's a pleasure. You know I love riffing with you.
I love
like
you.
One of my favorite things to do. I love you too, man.
You're a great dude.
You are as well. Look at us. Dude. Hashtag blessed guest. Thank you guys for listening. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes. We got some more reviews, guys. We're getting there.
Hey!
Dude, I just hashtag blessed guest, hashtag blessed reviews. Thank you guys so freaking much. Have a great day. Be silly and have fun. Mwah.